Hello everybody, back here again for another amazing adventures, the almighty Bruce. And today I decided to turn an old crate into a dog house slash shade house, mostly for him. By fall I'll probably go ahead and close it up a little better, throw some insulation in it to make it more of a winter dog house. But pretty much what I've got here is I had an old crate, basically just had these boards right here. It's roughly 58 inches by 33 inches inside, 36 inches outside. No, 58 by 36. So it's on a big crate platform. All this stuff I've used so far has been free except for screws. I did cut out the one board. There was 3 boards running through here, and I cut, as you can see, I cut that one out there for him to have access to get up in there. I'm gonna sweep it out and vacuum it out before I actually put him in there. I've got to tear down part of his fence because it's too big to fit through any of the gates. Problem with having a giant dog is you got to build a giant dog house. What I have on top here is just a long pallet, 36-inch wide by 8 foot long. So it's going to create, as you can see clearly right down at the bottom, nice little shade on the entryway, because I see no reason to have a dog house where head's going to lay on the edge of the dog house and it's in the sun. So it's going to have a nice little shade there for him. It's going to work out good. Basically this side right here, the way it's going to lay out, is going to be facing the south, so it's going to have nice shade that way. And then unfortunately though, where it's going to set right now is the opening is going to be facing the west, and that's where the evening sun is going to be coming in. So I might have to figure out what I'm going to do, which my thought is, with this long of an overhang, if he's getting a lot of sun too much there, I'm going to come in here and hang like a curtain, like one of those bamboo curtains, and just droop it down to give him that much more shade also. So that's going to work out good for him, I think. But where it's setting, that's kind of going to get some shade from a tree in that too, I hope, which will help keep him cooled down. The summer's kind of out of the sun. Like when I'm mowing and stuff, he's stuck in there. And on some of my long runs, when he doesn't want to be inside, he's acting like a turd. But he won't go in the long runs, it's too long for him to run, and it's going to wear him out too much in the heat. He can sit in there. Also, it's going to have, the top's going to be high enough, I'm going to build a little platform for him to jump on the top if he wants to. But the top is going to be covered by a full sheet of OSB. I'm not sure if it's going to focus there or not. There's a, well, let's see if I can walk in here. There's a full sheet of OSB in there that's going to be the top, which is going to overhang 6 inches each side, and the front and back is going to be dead even. So by having the 6-inch overhang each side, it might end up becoming a 1 foot overhang on this side only, because the other side is going to be pushed right up against my house, I believe, where it's setting. So I'm going to wait and see. If it's going to hang out over a foot this side, I'm probably going to cut it down because I don't want it sticking out that far. 6 inches ain't a problem. Then I'm going to go ahead and shingle it on top of the OSB, but that's going to be down the road. I'm kind of not really worrying about what the decorative look here is. I'm going to see if you use it before I put a lot of time and effort into that process fact. It is up off the ground, which is going to nice breathing ability and stuff. Also give me room to insulate it this winter if I try and want to do that. Also give me room to hang a door on here for him if I want to do that. And also with this overhang out here, I'll be able to actually hang more of a curtain type door, like a big heavy canvas tarp. That way it's going to help create a wind block, secondary wind block. All these gaps here are built in basically just to add the slope for the roof to keep it from holding water. Those will all get filled in with just boards. I'll come in and just rip them down at an angle that fit right up in there. Just old pallet board like that right there. Close it all up. And as you can see, there's gaps right here. Not really a big deal. Just basically what it is where I had a board that was cut, not quite the right height, so I cut a whole new board. Went ahead and just left it. I figure if he's using it and I want to make it look nice, I want to make it weather tight, I will come in then and I will actually go ahead and skin the whole thing. It's probably an up and down board just like that one there is, to kind of give a little more of an old barn look to it. So backside filled in all the boards there, same thing. This is just a scrap piece of plywood that's not doing anything right now. As you can see from the top, it's a giant long 8 foot long pallet. It's going to have nice airflow. Even once the top's on it, the back's going to be open right here. Nice airflow for the summer. It's going to help kick the heat out of there. The sides are all going to be open up there on the top, also kicking out tons of heat, keeping the shade off me, or keeping the sun off me, keeping the shade. It's going to work out good. As you can see, that's him laying right there next to it. Let me get back here in front of. You can kind of see when he's laid down and his front feet stretched out all that way, actually has enough room to fit fully in that crate. So that's going to be awesome. He'll be able to have his feet and everything inside the crate. I'm really excited about that. And with that 2 foot overhang, it's going to give him lots of room there to kind of keep a little more shade in the process. So now it's going to come the pain in the butt part, as I have to transport this from here all the way around the back of my garage, 2-car garage, all the way around the back to the far side of the fenced in yard, and then tear out part of the fence to drag it up in there to put it in place. So that unfortunately is going to suck, but I'm going to do it by myself. Nothing really I can do. As you can see, he's been working hard out here. He's been doing a real good job for me, laying out, stretching out, letting me see how big he is, how much I need to measure him, and, you know, make sure I make it big enough. And he is covered in sawdust, which I really have been rolling around in the garage shop floor. So that's definitely good for him. Give him a nice little brush off before I take him inside. So pretty much that's what we got for now. So I will let you know if he uses it later. Have yourself a safe and wonderful day. If you guys ever get a chance to get out and adopt yourself a dog, give him a better life, I highly recommend it. There are times where it's a giant pain in the ass, and he's one of those times when I'm trying to find somebody to watch him so I can go out of state to run marathons and all that kind of stuff, but it's definitely worth having him around. So that's all I've got for right now. I will talk to you guys later. Have yourself a safe and wonderful day. Thanks for watching.